What's up, cool cats? I want to move to Italy. I want to move to Italy. I had saw this thing where they would pay you like $1. Well, not they would pay you, but you can buy like these different abandoned homes for like $1 or $1 and some change, and you know you can get paid to teach there, and you can yeah, you live there and you have 3 years to renovate, and it just sounds so amazing. And I really want to move to Italy. I really want to see the sights. I really want to go there and be there and live there and see what that's like, see what that experience is like. So it has been a pretty little minute since I have made a video. I just wasn't feeling it, to be honest. This energy has just been heavy for me to just fall back and for me to just focus on me. So that's what I've been doing. But today I'm here with a pick a card video for you to and it's gonna be where are you being led? What are you being led to do? What are you being called to do? That's this reading. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. But before we choose, make sure you take a moment to like this video, subscribe for the vibe, and ding the notification bell. Leave me a comment at the end of your reading, or leave it right now to let me know that you are tuned in, you are watching. So again, I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Let's go ahead and take our 3D mindful breaths so we can get into the video. Okay, y'all, so I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 with the black feather. Pile number 2 with another black feather, just not as big as the first one. It's like a black and white feather. And pile number 3 with the gray feather. And I will give you a moment to choose with your intuition. If more than one pile calls out to you, that's a-okay. Okay, y'all, I'm going to start with pile number 1. If you chose the black feather, this feather represents strength and protection and vitality. This feather represents courage, protection, bravery, strength. I'm hearing courage again. This feather also represents protection, spiritual protection and physical protection. And I was ready to call this feather a vulture, but this feather represents again just protection and determination and sophistication and going after what you want without the fear of judgment, without the fear of is this right, without the second guessing. This is what the feather represents. I found this beautiful big feather on my morning walk one day. So let's get into your reading. I got all my decks out pretty for the most part, and I'm just gonna pull on the screen. So this video is gonna be as long as it needs to be so we can get this message through. Your spirit, angel, ancestors protects me. Warrior spirits protect me as I channel these messages. Alright. Okay, spirit, so where is pile number 1 being led? Where are they being led? What are they being called to do? Where are they being led? Okay, pile number 1. So for you, pile number 1, you're going to be doing something big. Like, I'm just shuffling the cards and preparing for you. And literally, the word preparation, preparing, and I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. There's excitement coming to you. There is also, like, anxiety, but it's not the anxiety that comes from fear. It's the anxiety that comes from doing something new and you don't know how it's going to play out. It's so new, it's exciting, and literally, it's like I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I have goosebumps. Like, this is something that is like life-changing for you. You're being there's something like very exciting for you. You're doing something new, or you're taking a leap of faith, or you're taking a chance. You're hesitant because it's new. So some of you, I know I was talking about Sicily, but some of you guys are actually thinking about moving to a different country, or moving to a different state, or just moving into a different house or apartment. But you guys are moving. Maybe you're moving by yourself and it's so new, and you're like hesitant because it's like, I'm not gonna know anybody. It's just me. And it's like, you're this was like written in the stars. See, some of you guys, where you're being led to. Okay, so let me get some clarity on that imprisonment or slavery, because I'm hearing trapped. Okay, what? Some of you guys might have a spouse or a karmic relationship that's been keeping you trapped, that's been keeping you stuck. Some of you guys, like, you're freeing yourself from the prison that you've held yourself in for so long. You're literally like following your North Star. You're following where you're being led to, and that's where you're being called to. You're being called to follow your North Star. You're being called to follow your intuition, follow to where you're being led, because the doors that were once closed are open. Where you were feeling stuck and trapped and imprisoned, you are now free. Nothing is holding you back. With this authority figures in reverse, nothing is holding you back. You are even, some of you guys are even letting go a karmic relationship where it's done all its need to do for you. It doesn't have anything to offer you right now at this time. So some of you guys are leaving and you're moving out on your own, or you're just walking away, you're freeing yourself. You're no longer indebted to this relationship. Nothing right now is holding you back. So you're being led in a new direction where you are being I'm hearing in solitary, but you're being taken away from, you're just moving into a different direction. Pile number 1. You're moving into a different direction. Yeah. One that is free of judgment. It's free of judgment. It's free. It's forgiving. Okay, like you're coming up on some blessings and blessings. That's where you're being led to. You gotta stop like blaming yourself for things not going right or things ending in your life. You gotta stop blaming yourself for people who are walking away. You gotta stop blaming yourself for the times where you made yourself be trapped and imprisoned, where you were a slave to your past. You gotta stop blaming yourself. Anything else from this for this time? Where are they being led? And everything that's happening to you, pile number 1, you're being called to take care of yourself. Just continue to take care of yourself, or to start taking care of yourself, or to just pay attention to your health and anything that will affect your health. This could also be, confirmation that you are the healer. So it's important for you to constantly cleanse yourself, and it's important for, you allow these people to leave your life. Yeah, you have the wisdom, but you got to learn to use your wisdom. You got to learn to use your intuition, and that's really what you're being called to do. You have the answers. You know what you need to do, but the reason why there's so much hesitation is because you don't want to do what you know you need to do, because you're thinking about, oh, how this person is going to feel. Oh, if I do this, then this person or this thing or this. You're worried too much about everybody else, but you have to worry about where you're being led to, where you're being called. Because individually, because this is speaking about individuals, okay? This is not a community of people coming with you. This is you going on a journey, okay? And you can't take these people with you because they have their own journey, okay? They have their own spiritual agenda. They have their own things laid out for them that they're supposed to do. And if that means that the time that they have with you is done, then that's what it has to be. And you just have to take it as this is just what needs to happen in order for your growth, in order for your advancement, in order for you to move in the direction that you need to go. There's You have to walk away, and then you have to let go. Yeah, y'all, this could be like I said, a relationship. This could even be family. This could be siblings. Okay, this could be like a family member, a siblings. This could even be your mother, your parent, your father, your grandma. This is just the energy of forgiving, the energy of letting go, the energy of walking away, the energy of nurturing yourself, though. Nurturing yourself and tending to yourself is there. Alright. Move on to see. Where is pile number 1 being led? Where are they being led? Pile number 1. What are they being led to do? Some of y'all are really being led to move, because I just heard move again. Maybe even move different. Where is pile number 1 being led? I have the Star reversed. Okay. See, again, solo. But with this Star in reverse, though, like I said, like you're pouring into everybody else's cup, and then, you know, because you're not paying attention, you're pouring into you're pouring into everyone else but yourself. I do gonna read the Star too, just because there might be like an additional message here for you. So again, trust and faith was on the back of the deck energy of the past oracles, and the Star is symbolic of renewal, faith, spirituality, and then this, it's like this. Yeah, so the reason why you're being separated and you're having to walk away and you're having to leave things behind is for your own personal growth. But the thing is, you have to get your mind more focused on yourself than you are the people around you. Okay, because you're like yeah, like it's like once you start nurturing yourself, once you start taking care of yourself, once you start focusing on yourself and doing things because that's what you're being called to do, or that's where you're being led, or you're following your intuition, once you start doing that, you are going to reap the benefits of your blessings. Okay, you're going to be doing some shadow work, you're going to be reaping those blessings for sure. But right here with this Star, though, it's like, stop resisting the change. Stop resisting. There's a lot of resistance, okay? But you're holding up your personal growth, and you're holding up your own blessings because you're trying to fit people in your puzzle, and they don't have the same puzzle pieces, if that makes sense. You're like, I don't want to do this alone, and you're looking at everybody, but it's like, if you have to build your house alone, then you have to build your house alone, okay? But like, look at this back of the deck. You are going to be successful. You are going to make those necessary changes, because if you don't, it's going to get so hard on you that the only choice that you have is to walk away, is to leave whatever it is behind, because the cards are telling me that you are going to be so successful, that your life is going to be so successful, you're going to be so balanced in your life that you're going to be able to give back to the people in your community. You're going to be able to come back because you're going to be flourished and you're going to be successful. Where is pile number 1 being led? Somebody might be taking advantage of you, like keep coming back for handouts, knowing that you don't really have anything to give. It's like, I'm saving money, but people still asking you for money. And you still like, okay, here. Alright, where is pile number 1 being led? Look, something is keeping you up at night, haunting your dreams. Look, because you're letting people get in your head. You're staying up late at night. I'm gonna share a scenario with y'all. You guys are staying up in the middle of the night, being jealous, being angry, being upset, like disrupting your sleep pattern. You're focused on like arguments and, you know, who did you wrong and things like that. Because like you can see like people here, they're like fighting, and you're worried, you're focused on like old arguments, or you're playing scenarios in your head that hasn't even happened yet. But this is like I said, like people with this card right here, you see that person in the blue, he's got like something sticking out of his pocket. I don't even know what it is, but it's giving me he don't really need help. He's just using you because he knows that you are a good enough person to give him some change. It's like, didn't you just crawl over here before and I gave you something, but you still right here? And it's like that same person is like, just this five of swords is giving me like a shiesty energy. And it's like you already know this shiesty energy, or you already know this energy vampire, or you already know this person who's not really a good friend, or you know, this person who's just, there's just this shiesty energy who make you feel like less than a person. They don't even have to say anything, it's just their presence make you feel like less than a person, make you feel like you're not doing enough, make you feel like this, you know. And like there definitely has to be a walking away from this person, because this person's trying to steal your joy, steal your happiness, steal your success, steal your laughter. They're trying to keep you small. They're trying to keep you feeling low about yourself. But hey, if you gotta take your swords and walk away, then that's what you gotta do. Yeah. Y'all ain't have to throw it at me like that. First of all, I'm not taking over these. But yeah, so like you are being put in hermit mode, and people, because you need time to reflect. Okay, because you need time to figure out what your next move is going to be, how you're going to plan it. You need time to do some self-reflection so that you can forgive, so that you can see what it is that you need to let go of, so that you can be the King of Pentacles. Someone who is balanced, someone who is flourished. And again, you are going to be successful, but there needs to be some work done. Okay, that's why you are being separated from people, because there needs to be some work done. You have important work to do. This Page of Wands, I'm going to look that Page of Wands up, because I do see you successful, pile number one. But I see that you have, look, with the Fool, new beginning. I do see that for you. I do see that new beginning for you. And it's like on the brink, and I'm getting goosebumps, because it's like, it's on the brink. It's so close. But the thing is, like you've already have so much in progress. Okay, you with the Three of Swords there, you already have so much going on for yourself, but it's like you probably can't see it because it's on a spiritual level. You've been making like spiritual moves, okay, emotional moves, okay, getting yourself together in that way. So you are going to start receiving, you are going to start reaping the benefits of all of that hard work you've been putting in. That spiritual work, I'm talking about like shadow work, self-reflection, self-love, things like that. Okay, mentally, emotionally, that's talking about like, again, with that shadow work and that inner child work, you know, just doing some healing, deep inner healing. And because you've been doing that, you are going to start reaping the rewards. Okay, the plans that you put in are in progress. Okay, you have already been starting things and implementing the changes that you want to see. But the thing is, you have to be consistent with it. Okay. So on the horizon, what you're being led to is also enthusiasm and adventure. And this card also is like the energetic sign of go for it, because you can do it. The Page of Wands is talking about, with it being in reverse, I'm literally feeling that you do not understand how passionate and how much raw potential that you actually have within that body of yours. You have great ideas, but they have not yet come to fruition because of inexperience or fear. And for you, it's literally fear. Like it keeps you up at night thinking about it, like things not working out. It keeps you up at night, but literally it's your own mind playing tricks on you. That's why you have to really start nurturing yourself. Like, this is coming for me. It is, because it is. I see so much success for you, pile number one. So much success. And it's like, really, you have nothing to worry about And Spirit is like wondering why you're so worried, because you don't have anything to worry about. You've been getting the signs and everything like that. You literally don't have anything to worry about. You're going to get that move. That judgment is going to be removed. Like nothing, anything formed against you will not prosper. Guaranteed. Spirit says stamp on it. Like for real. You're going to move. You're going to be successful. You're going to have that money. You're going to have that stability. You're going to have, you know, everything you need, resources. Like you're gonna have that. So it's like you have nothing to worry about. If you have been seeing black feathers, that is a sign to you know that Spirit is with you. That's also a sign of protection. It's also a sign of confidence. It's also a sign of, you know, like spiritual presence. Again with this butterfly, and not again, but with this butterfly, you're literally like transforming. And look how much. Look at those sticks. Like you've come out of the sticks and flying up to the light. It's beautiful because it's, you know, the butterfly can never see its wings. The butterfly never sees how beautiful its wings are, but we do. And you know, sometimes when people see a beautiful butterfly with its beautiful wings stretched up, they try to catch that butterfly so they can rip its wings off. And that is the type of energy that you have around you, because that's what you're used to. Okay? It doesn't feel good, but you're used to it. You gotta fly from the sticks, because those sticks are gonna poke at your wings and poke holes in it and make it difficult for you to fly. And we don't, and Spirit's like, nah, I'm going to take you away from that. I'm going to separate you from everything and everybody. Yeah, you're going to feel lonely, but once you realize what Spirit is doing and why Spirit is doing it, then you can work with Spirit. Then you can see like, oh, okay, this isn't happening to me. This is happening for me. Where is pile number 1 being led, Spirit? That's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, Spirit is like working toward mending your broken heart, pile number 1. Spirit is helping you. Angels are helping you. That's why this presence is, that's why this feather is so big, because there's so much big protection. There's so much energy here that's calling for protection, that's calling for really, I'm getting a lot of protection with this. This is like the main thing I'm getting with this. I know I said a whole bunch of things in the beginning, and that is what this feather represents. But here I'm getting Spirit is protecting you. Spirit is protecting your heart. Spirit is protecting your mind. Spirit is protecting you from heartbreak, from intertwining yourself with things and energy and people that just don't have it for you. They don't have what you need. And Spirit is protecting you. What? By separating you. The Ace of Pentacles. Again, Spirit is taking you away because there's shiesty energy that you may have picked up on, but you're not acting on it. And Spirit is like, all right, I'm gonna separate you. I'm gonna separate my baby. And then you have like the Ace of Swords again coming out on top. No matter how many tower moments you have, you still have been coming up on top. The Father of Pentacles, I'm going to read that for you. The Father of Pentacles represents steady entrepreneur. The Father of Pentacles is a steady, gentle man. Upon first meeting, he can almost seem dull because of his extremely calm temperament. But underneath is an incredibly passionate man who prioritizes stability of his job, family, and home. He is entrepreneurial and diligent at work. A true pleasure to know. I love that. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, you are going to be successful in family, in home, in relationships, in business. Okay, you may be even called to really do some inner work so that you can see where you need to make your moves entrepreneurial wise. Wow, love it. All right, let's move on to our other boxes because we have so many. I'm going to give you a huge full-blown reading because it's been a while and I missed doing readings. Where is pile number 1 being led? I'll only take a few cards for this one. Where is pile number 1 being led? What else does pile number 1 need to know about where they're being led? We have the Knight of Coins. again, we have the Star reversed. The Strength reversed. Pile number 1, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, because you go back and forth. One moment you're feeling like awesome and you're having this strength, you're having this courage, you're going after your dreams, and then the next you're just feeling so defeated and depleted and just done, on the verge of giving up. Alright. So I actually want to read this. Alright, starting with the Knight of Coins. Okay, the Knight of Coins is talking about you being responsible, being dedicated, being loyal. But again, that's like being all of that to the wrong people. But this card reminds you to be patient, plan for the future, work hard, and operate with integrity. Because we can, like, again, like, you doing so much, being unappreciated, and you get nothing at the end of the bargain. Like, you get nothing. And, like, you don't deserve that. Then we have the Store. I'm gonna be a star. Okay. So then we have the Star reversed, alright? And this card reversed represents insecurity and lack of clarity. That's what we were talking about. The Queen is consumed by the desire to be the most beautiful in the land, and she stands before the magic mirror and demands to know if she is the fairest. If you too find yourself seeking validation from others, it's time to adjust your perspective. Trust yourself and embrace authenticity, because the confidence you're looking for comes from within. You gotta look in the mirror and be like, girl, you the best. You the baddest. Nothing less. Or boy, hype yourself up. The Strength reverse represents an unhealthy or unbalanced relationship with leadership. Again, the authority figures in reverse, I can see that. Madame Medusa isn't particularly nice to Brutus and Nero, and this eventually backfires on her when the crocodiles change their allegiance. If you find yourself feeling powerless or dejected, this card is a reminder that you have more power in this situation than you think you do. Pick yourself up and be brave. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'll get one card from the Sacred Rebels for you. Pile number 1. I was going to go through all my decks for you. Well, actually, I might get one card from each of these. One card, Spirit's Advice for pile number 1. Spirit advice. See, what you want is already with you. You just have to believe it because it's in reverse. But I am going to read that because I feel like there is an additional message for you in there that's going to really give you that motivation that you need. Alright, here we go. It might not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel like all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that you need what you, Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is a sweetness to that. It is a small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasures can unfurl. This message is amplified if you have drawn the oracle of every gender substance. Exactly what you did. If this is the case, really pay attention to what is being asked of you here for your own benefit. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret and forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. That was so goosebumpy. That is exactly what you needed to hear. Like, I get goosebumps are like really like spreading all up my body. And it's like you need to release the fear. You need to release the fact that, you know, release the need to know everything, you know, control. All right, Spirit's guidance, Spirit message for pile number 1. Spirit advice, 1 card. Gave me 2. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Exactly, Earth is a school. We learn, we live, we grow. Or we live, we learn, we grow. Whichever order you want to do it. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Literally, take a salt bath. Get yourself in some salt and take a bath. Alright, I'm going to get one more from the supernatural. Alright, Spirit, 1 card with 1 message. With an additional message if you have one for pile number 1. And stay by Spirit. There's something that you don't want to hear, pile number 1. There is something that you don't want to hear that needs to be heard. Okay? What is it that pile number 1 needs to hear? What needs to be heard from pile number 1? Okay, so we have the Page of Goblets reversed, the 7 of Goblets reversed, and the 9 of Pentacles. And yeah, I'm going to read them all to you. Somebody might even have a birthday coming up. Birthday songs popping up in my head. And then somebody can sing too. Somebody has if you can't sing, you just have a beautiful, like, talking voice. You have a nice voice. Alright, the 7 of Goblets reversed. And then we'll get to the page. The 7 of Goblets reversed indicates an unfocused, scattered state of mind. Are you sure you're seeing things as they are? If you're having some trouble getting clarity on a situation, take a step away to center yourself. When you calm down and focus, you'll be able to approach things with a much more level head. Page of Goblets is up here as well. Page of Goblets reversed represents someone who's having a lot of difficulty connecting with their emotions and expressing them. It's time to get in touch with your feelings. Don't be afraid to be emotionally vulnerable with those you love. That's how deeper connections are formed. And then finally, ending off with the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentagrams indicates wealth, material abundance, healthy finances, and the satisfaction of living comfortably, knowing you have everything you need. And wow, what did I say? It doesn't matter what you're going through. This has been the outcome for you once you get through the BS that you got to get through. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. If that was helpful, made any sense, then leave me a comment. Let me know down below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the vibe, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post videos. See you guys next time. The black and white feather also represents safety and protection, and the presence of a guardian angel, which is cool because the black feather represents, you know, your spirit team, your angels. But the black and white feather represents your guardian angels. It also, you know, represents strength, especially in the toughest challenges of your life. This feather is representing, you know, luck. It's a good sign for you. It also represents that you are not alone. The angels are watching you. They're encouraging you to move forward and continue. They are offering you protection to help you stay strong in this situation. A loved one is also looking out for you or looking in on you. This is also a representation of that. So, yeah. Let's continue. Good morning. So let's see where you are being led. It's 8:45. Huh? It's 8:45 in the morning. Go sit on the toilet. Sit on the toilet and use the bathroom. Alright, pile number 2. Let's see where spirit is leading you. Alright, where's spirit leading my pile number 1s? My pile number 2s. Where is spirit leading pile number 2? Where is pile number 2 being led? You know, trust and faith. Wow. And I was also hearing Ghosts from Girlfriend's Past. That was a movie, but that might mean something for you. You have trust and faith in reverse. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the black and white feather represents, you know, safety and protection, right? And then it's like where you're being led, because you obviously are probably in a challenging situation. It doesn't have to be, it can be as grand or as small, but whatever. Like, it's a challenging situation for you that you're dealing with. You're having a difficult time. I'm seeing someone who is pacing back and forth. I'm seeing someone who is frustrated, who's flustered, and you're being led to have more trust and faith in the Creator, in God, in your angels, in your spirit team, whatever you believe in, whatever you take to. This is like you're being led to have more faith and trust in the situation and in yourself and in your spiritual team, to have more faith and trust. So wow, you have the High Priest or High Priestess. You're being called to recognize who the F you are. You're being led to discover like who you really are. You might be someone who come from, with the spirituality and religion here, you might be someone who like, spirituality and religion are not the same. Spirituality is, there's more of a freedom to it. Okay, you are finding and connecting yourself to yourself on a deeper level. Religion is more about the like the earthly God, okay? Like God the Father, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but you may have been someone who like struggle with spirituality and religion. Like if you are a religious person, you struggle with spirituality. Like what I mean by spirituality, I mean like you're disconnected from yourself and you're more focused on your religion. If you are more spiritual, like there's no balance. Like you have to come in contact with your truth and your belief. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Spirituality is the truth and religion is a belief, and that's what I'm getting. Like you are having that conflict between truth and belief. They might don't match, they might don't not equal, okay? And that's where your struggle is. Like, which one is the truth? Do I have this power within myself? Is there a spiritual team? Is there really angels? My religion says that I shouldn't believe in this, or spirituality. See, the thing about spirituality, real true spirituality is not restrictive. It's not conforming. It's just your truth. Spirituality is whatever your truth is, and that's what spirituality is, versus religion that might tell you that something about spirituality is false, is not true, and maybe you go back and forth with that. Okay, I hope that made sense. But it's like you're being led to find and discover whatever your truth is, whatever works for you in this lifetime, and live that truth. Where is pile number 2 being led? You're also realizing like your own power. You're being led to realize your own power, what you're capable of. Then we have the arts here. Yeah, you're being led to discover who you are, who you really are, what you're capable of, your gifts, your talents, the purpose why you even chose to incarnate here on earth this lifetime. you're realizing your purpose. You're realizing what you actually have to offer yourself in the world. It's just a finding of yourself. You're being led to rediscover who you are and redefine what your truth is. Monk or nun, again, it's conflicting energy. The conflicting energy is literally truth versus belief. Like, literally. But yeah, like, it's a battle of what your truth versus like your family's truth, or what you've been told all your life. Like, should I be a monk or a nun, or should I just be a high priestess? It's literally like that. Like, it's conflicting. It's like church versus spirituality. It's like religion, literally religion versus spirituality. But it's not, I don't even, like, that's what y'all are like going through, like truth versus belief. And it's like family belief, it's ancestral belief, it's just, and then it's like all of that like being programmed into you, and you're like, well, which one is right? And then you're being led to just find whatever's right for you. And whatever you find that's right for you is your truth, is your belief, is your spirituality, and is your religion. Where is pile number 2 being led, and what is it being led? Baby. So this is the stuff that you've been just programmed from when you were a baby, from your mother's side, from your father's side. Doesn't even matter if they were in your life. When they conceived you, in that process, and their trauma and their drama within you, and your mother's trauma and drama within you, and to create this beautiful baby who is pure and innocent and full of love and full of life. And then as you get older, you have these experiences, and then you get your own beliefs from those experiences, and then you have your mother telling you this, and you have your father telling you this, and then you have the world teaching you this, and all these different experiences and all these different teachings just ingrained into you. And it's like, what is right? What is the truth? And there's that conflicting energy of the right, what's wrong, what's true, what's right for you, what should you do with passage. And there's so many and you have to get to this place where you're only listening to you. You're only listening to your voice, your intuition. This baby too is also giving birth to rebirth of self. Whew. Yours, pile number 2, you're being like, yours is different from pile number 1. But I was just gonna say, like, you are freaking so talented. You don't even realize your potential, probably because maybe you were made to feel small, or you were, that's the role you had to play. Because like, this feather is smaller than the big black feather, but it's like you're playing small, trying to stand in the background so that you don't have to, I don't know, it's like something about you, like you're trying not to be seen for some reason. But it's weird because like, you're so gifted into your you're so talented. Something about you, pile number 2, is very emotionally unstable. There's a lot of anger within you and sadness within you. Like, I really feel that. And like, when I tap into you, when I tap into this pile, like really tap into it, I can really feel your anger and sadness. And it's like, you're angry because you're confused, and you're sad because you don't know what to do. And it's and you're angry at it, like you're taking this anger out on yourself, and you're taking this anger out on everyone. You're like, I'm not connecting to that. I'm not connecting to the ancestors. I'm not connecting to my spirit team. I'm not connecting to the angels. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not, and in doing so, you're disconnecting from so much of yourself that you don't even realize like how gifted and talented you are musically, or just, you know, artistically, or you know, everything can be an art. All right, but like you have a gift in music. You are musically gifted. Your spirit team might even connect to you through songs. Musically gifted, like you can sing, you can dance, you have a rhythm, you can make beats, you can play an instrument, you can sing, you can beatbox, something with music. Maybe you can even write music, write songs, write poetry. Alright, but there's some, and like you are so smart, like you have knowledge within you that you don't even have to go to school for. You just kind of have to like a file cabinet, like let's learn about this. Or if somebody mentions something, like you kind of know about it and you're like, I don't really know how I know that, but I know that because you have ancient knowledge within you, because this isn't your first rodeo. This isn't your first incarnation on earth. I feel like you've been here before, but this time that you come here, your experience, I don't know, like I'm feeling like your experience is different, but this is like the actual time where you can live out your truth. You've incarnated in the perfect time where you can live out your truth, literally. You don't have to hide. You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're literally being led into your own power to sit on the throne where you belong. The Seven of Wands, Page of Wands. Literally, you're literally being, but yeah, you're literally being called to like knock, 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 knock. Tap out, like tap into your potential, because you have great ideas. You have a lot of potential, and like, what? Look, oh my gosh, wow, we have the High Priestess here, and what came out? None other than the High Priestess. Wow. You know what? I really love that for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and that literally is in reverse because like, and it's because of your beliefs. Like you don't believe that you are worthy. You don't believe that you are talented enough. You don't believe that you are as talented as you are. And whatever challenging situation that you are going through, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. Put it closer so you can see. Wow. So we have the Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, like lots of good energy, and wow, back of the deck is the String. Love it. Love it, love it. Alright, so you are literally being led to step into your power, to get comfortable with stepping into your power. You are being led to literally find your strength. You're also being led to, you know, good friends, success, good partnerships, which is also awesome. Which one did I want to look up? The King of Swords, someone who's balanced, someone who's fair. I love it. You know, I do. This is right here talking about competition. That might be another reason why you like to fall back, because it's like, I feel like they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. The Seven of Cups. With the public success of the sixth, competition is inevitable. This card represents the struggle to maintain your position. Yeah, see, because you feel like, but like there is no competition. If you're satisfied with what you do, then you keep on doing it. But it's like, don't get like, because people are like doing what you're doing, like nah, I'll just fall back and let them do it. Like, you're stopping your own success when you do that with that Ace of Cups there. Because it's like, why? It doesn't matter what anybody is doing. You focus on what you're doing. Because, like, of course you're not going to be the only one doing what you're doing. There's like, what, 7 billion people on this earth? You're not the only tarot reader. I'm not the only tarot reader, you know? We're not the only spiritual people. We want to raise the vibration up. So don't be upset when you help people raise their vibration, that they get on the path of art and of love and of peace and start doing, you know, similar things to you. Just because people are doing similar things to you doesn't mean that they can do it how you do it, because there's only one you. There's only one mind that works like your mind, and that's your mind. So don't get offended and don't fall back just because people are doing what you're doing. Alright, and then with the Three of Cups, like I said, this represents friendship, camaraderie. It encourages a happy gathering, which ones that you are closest with, which is so beautiful because, yeah, we, like, you like-minded people who are loving, who are compassionate, who appreciate you, who love you, who love to boost you up, who love what you do. That's what you're coming into. And, excuse me. And, like, you don't have to worry about the deceit or betrayals or deceptions. But this is a reminder, you know, to be cautious of deceit from others, as well as utilizing it for one's own gain. So, the King of Swords represents someone who is like intellectual, who is authoritarian, who is stern and logical. He has like literally superior knowledge and experience. See, that's what I'm saying, like, about you. Like, you have a lot of knowledge, and some of it is like not learned knowledge. It's just, you know, knowledge that you have within you that have been just with you through lifetimes. And you have the ability to manifest wealth and health, and you have the ability to attain your goals. And I see that. Like, I see lots of success for you. Success in friendship, success in business, you having the strength, you having the wealth. I see you, you know, just sitting on the throne and stuff like that, because, yeah, that is for you. The Queen of Cups represents someone who is caring and compassionate. She is sensitive to others' feelings and has a trustworthy intuition. Like, your intuition be on point, pile number 2. But the thing is, you don't always listen to your intuition. You second guess your intuition, and that makes situations harder for you, because you're like, I feel that, I sense that, I see that, but, and I'm going to make an excuse for it. And it's like, no, when you do that, you make it harder on yourself, and you make it hard for you to even trust yourself, because it's like, I picked up on that, but I didn't listen. It's like, don't beat yourself up. Just next time, make sure you make it a point to listen to what your higher self, your intuition is telling you. The High Priestess literally encourages us to look inward for answers and use your intuition. Exactly, because your intuition is like on point. So yeah, let's see what else is coming for you, pile number 1. This is the second time I called you pile number 1, so there may be a message in pile number 1 for you. But yeah, pile number 2. Where is pile number 2 being led? What are they being led to do? Called to do. So yeah, pile number 2, you are holding on to like the times where you didn't listen to your intuition, and the times where you were deceived and betrayed, and all of that. You need to literally look at it as it is the reason why you are as strong as you are, and your intuition as strong as it is, and you are wiser than you are because of it. So where's pile number 2 being led? That's a lot. I didn't even expect all that. You have the World in reverse again. The Hanged Man. Mother of Swords, Daughter of Cups, Daughter of Swords, Four of Sticks, Mother of Wands, Daughter of, Son of Wands, the Empress. And again, okay, so yeah, you do have some like betrayal and deceit and things like that that you keep holding on to, which also like reverts you back. It like takes you back, all right, and it keeps you from moving forward. And then we have you repeating cycles and repeating patterns, because like once you start like reminiscing on all these times, you get into a low vibrational state where you feel like you are unworthy, forgetting that you are the Empress and you are freaking a fire bombshell. Like, ooh, yeah, like the thing is, like, pile number 2, you gotta understand that you are so worthy. You are so worthy. You've put in so much work. You've endured so much. Why don't you think you are worthy? Because you went through those experiences. It's because you went through those experiences that you are now worthy to move on. That you are now worthy to complete the cycle. That you are now worthy to not deal with any freaking snakes in the grass. That you are now able to peep out those snakes in the grass because they do certain things and you're like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. And you got that stick and you can pick it up and throw it. But yeah, the Mother of Swords literally protects your eggs, and you are feisty. Protect your boundaries. Be feisty with it if you have to. Yeah, like the Daughter of Cups. Do we have that? Yeah, this is creative and emotional. Like again with the arts, we have that here. Creative energy abounds from the Daughter of Cups. She's romantic, artistic, and easily inspired by her surroundings. A true dreamer by nature, she struggles to stay grounded or to deal with any harsh realities that come her way. Conflict of any kind is very disturbing to this gentle creature. See, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're such a sweetheart. You're such a gentle spirit. Your heart is so full. You have such a big heart chakra. And it illuminates. And so like every little thing, every little poke really does like hurt you to the core. And it's like the giving tree, right? You keep using it and using it and using it, and she has this stump. But the stump can still be of use. And eventually that stump will grow into another tree. So take that. But yeah, so like what I'm getting for you though is just like you have to have some boundaries, pile number 2, because you are the type of person that you are. You need boundaries. You literally need your boundaries. You need to stick by those boundaries. You might feel like you are at rock bottom currently as you're watching this. This also talks about melodrama. You finally hit rock bottom. You've let others walk all over you while you play the victim. Is it possible that you love the backstabbing and drama too much to move forward without it? If not for drama, what would you focus on? It is time to find out. Exactly what I was getting at. Because it's like that's all you know. Did I say that with this pile? I might have said that. See, that's why you probably resonate with pile number 1, because there are some similarities when it comes to betrayal and how you're responding and reacting to betrayal, past or current. It's just how you're reacting to it. Honest and insightful. Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty and insights takes her far in life. People truly value her frankness. She learns from keen observation. It almost seems as though she never stops watching. Sometimes this becomes a burden for her, as she can't help noticing this or that small detail that could have been done better. There's a potential for her to hold on to those experiences and become spiteful and judgmental. See, that's literally what I was picking up on. But yeah, no, so that's like, it's crazy, yeah. Now the last one I want to look up is the Hanged Man. But like your energy still, pile number 2, no, despite what you're going through, you still are coming out as this Empress, okay? Warm, fertile, creative, and sensual person in the world. Your strength comes from being gentle and compassionate and loving without binding. When this card appears, it's pointing to either a maternal relationship in your life or the side of yourself that wants to love more. The Empress also suggests it's time for you to reconnect with nature. Go outside tonight and find the moon. The moon is out. Sometimes I don't see the moon out. And I was like, where's the moon? It's supposed to be visible. The moon be on break. So, what do we... The Hanged Man, sacrifices and letting go. Many people talk about the art of letting go, but what does it really mean? How do you achieve it? The Hanged Man has all the answers. He's the master of non-attachment. This card implies there's a sacrifice or a difficult or painful situation coming up in your life. Though you naturally want to resist and struggle through it, be more like the Hanged Man. Find stillness, open your eyes, and use this new perspective to learn something. You're stuck here either way. So yeah, while this moment is here, I love it. We have Judgment, and it's interesting that when Judgment is here, most people are like, well, see, somebody judging. But Judgment is actually about forgiveness and not judging yourself and realizing that, you know, everything that happened sort of kind of had to happen in order for certain things to play out. But yeah, like, look at this, the 5 of Coins. You have treasure. I mean, you're so valuable, pal number 2. I really wish that, I know that one day you'll eventually start seeing it bit by bit, how awesome and valuable you are. Like, I hope, like, your worth, okay? I really hope you really start appreciating and seeing your own worth, because I know one day you will. It might not be overnight, might not be tonight, but one day you'll wake up and you'll just be at peace and confident, and it's gonna surprise you. You're like, wow, I don't feel bad about the things that I went through. I don't feel, you know, bad about it. But this right here, the Strength card, is just a reminder that no matter what you're going through, you still have the ability to pick yourself up and be brave and take the next step and do what you got to do to make sure that, you know, that doesn't happen again. We also have Judgment XX. Alright. Now, so the Judgment is also telling you to take some time and reflect on the steps that led you to where you are now. Appreciate the lessons you've learned along the way and make peace with any missteps you've taken. See, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. And then we're gonna read the lady with the coins. This lady right here, if you're feeling burdened or overwhelmed by a new role, remember that even the greatest villains will have henchmen to help them carry out their plans. It's time to take some pressure off yourself by assigning some of the overload to others. Exactly. Some of you guys, even if you are, some of you guys might be a mother or a parent. And if you are a mother or a parent and you're like, this is too much, I can't not pass, but you know, like, let the father take some of the you know, if that's a thing, you know, and or just have some of your support system. Like, can you watch the baby for a little while, or can you, you know, communicate. I know when I'm always like, I'm not always, but whenever I feel like, okay, you know what, I need a break, the kids are driving me insane, I just can't right now, I'll like message their grandparents and be like, hey, whenever you want the kids, you know, you can come and you can let me know, I'll send them there, it's cool. No. And you know, I say like, no, it's too much, can you come and get them, and then we'll schedule like a weekend or something, and that be what I need, and I'll be good after that, you know. So don't be afraid, or don't think that you're a bad parent because you need a break. We all need a break, even if we don't got kids. We need a break from the hustle and bustle of responsibilities, because it can be overwhelming. This card, which is so good, it represents happiness and stability at home, professionally, and within your treasure chest. Things are coming together nicely. Focus on building solid foundations that will set you up for long-term success. You know what I'm saying? Long-term success. Now I want to pull from, oh, did I not do Gaia in the other one? I'm not even sure. What is pile number 1 being led to? I did it again. Pile number 2. Where is pile number 2 being led? Oh, okay. Wow. Masculine and feminine. You're being led to balance. Balance, balance, balance. Now, the masculine energy is not man energy. Masculine and man are not the same thing. Masculine energy is all about discipline. It's all about strategy, logic. Masculine energy is protective. It's intelligent. And feminine energy is intelligent and creative and nurturing and has boundaries and is loving, though. And that's feminine energy. Feminine energy is not woman energy. It's feminine, meaning it's artistic, it's creative, it's intuitive, it's intelligent, it's loving, it's nurturing, it's caring, it's compassionate. And that is, you know, feminine energy. And then we have, you're being led to organization and balance and logic and order. Things are coming into order. Then we have this, which literally makes me think of compromise. You are compromising with your shadow self and your light body and your light self. There's like literally a balance. Like, we are doing this together. I'm not going to bully you. You're not going to bully me. We are going to be integrated. Shadow self, we are going to be integrated, okay? We are going to work together, because, you know, your shadow self is really where most of your hidden talents and abilities are, because there was once upon a time someone told you, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting Bobby Boucher's mom, if you've ever seen The Water Boy, when she's like, everything is the devil. Oh, red lipstick is the devil. Bobby Boucher, women are the devil, you know? That's what I'm getting, like that. But you're like, you're coming out of that. Like, football is the devil. No, it ain't. Football is for foosball. Or whatever she was saying. But that's what I'm getting. And it's like, nah. And this is also making me think of ego versus, and again, needing to nurture yourself. Needing to really tend to yourself, motherly wise. So let's get some advice from Spirit, and then we're gonna wrap this reading up. What is okay, Spirit, you just threw it on right on at me. You are not alone. I am here with you. Isolation, physical connection, community. Though we're far away. That song by Michael Jackson. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Then we have forge, not follow. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Wow. Wow. Then we're going to use this. And my battery's about to die. And I hope I have a charged battery somewhere closed. But yeah, Spirit, what's your message for pile number 2? We have the perfection of life, beyond the mind, the heart beats, and inner trust. See, that's what I'm saying. Meditation, inner trust, listen to your intuition, and the perfection of life. Know that there is no such thing as perfection. I really wish that word didn't exist in our vocabulary, because we strive for perfection, and in us striving for perfection, we will always be striving. And that's one of the things, the artist's mind, especially if you create any type of art, people are like, wow, this is so amazing, and you're like, well, I could have did a little bit more here, I could have a little bit more there I wanted to shade there, but it's all right. Yeah, it do look all right. It's like, no, this looks absolutely amazing. It makes me want to cry. It's so beautiful. And then the artist is like, yeah, but you can see where I messed up right there. You see that? Like, yeah, right there, I kind of messed up. But yeah, it look alright. And it's like, no. Realize how awesome you are. And how gifted and talented you are. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Like this video, leave me a comment. Let me know down below if this was helpful. And I will see you guys next time. Pile number 3, I'm hearing, I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time Y'all know that song? If you don't know that song, look it up. There might be a message there. And I'm also hearing, if you've ever seen Milan, at the end when the grandma was like, sign me up for the next war. Or she brought home a sword. She didn't bring home a man. That's what I'm getting. So maybe some of you guys are traveling. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are getting engaged. Some of you guys are being proposed to, or are proposing or planning to propose. Some of you guys are about to maybe travel by train or go somewhere by train. Some of you guys, not all of you guys, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but some of you guys are ending a relationship and moving away from a relationship. Some of you guys are moving to a relationship, okay? Not the man they think I am at home. Oh, oh, no, no. So what is that song about? Is this song about cheating? I'm gonna look it up real quick. The lyrics. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no.
Are you done with the tarot card reading?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Mom. Do we have dinner today?
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna read the lyrics. They say, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down. Till touchdown brings me. Mars ain't that kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week, a rocket man, a rocket man. Oh, okay. Okay, so some of you guys, okay, so maybe y'all might be accused of cheating because look, vows at the end of the thing, like what? Somebody breaking vows or saying vows, or like, yeah, like I said, somebody might be getting married. Somebody might have some issues within the relationship or some infidelity going on. I don't know. Or if it's not infidelity, it's just the fact that like I said, like this song says, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down. So it's like maybe they're like far away or something. Like maybe they work a lot. They have to work a lot. Maybe they're working a lot, and you're like, why is he working a lot? Like, But yeah, or maybe he does something in the science field, or like where he's like gone all the time and like they'll barely see each other or something like that. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this person might be military, or they might be flight attendant, or they might be conductor. They might be just doing some type of job where they're working so much like you barely see them, or something like that. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I don't know what that means, but that part keeps playing in my head. Okay, we have Celtic, we have forgiveness. See, wow, we have leaving or traveling. We have Greco-Roman. We have ships. That's what I'm saying. We're getting goosebumps. Trust and faith is the back of the deck energy. So yeah, and communal living. So yeah, somebody is moving. Somebody's leaving their husband or their wife, or leaving their family. Somebody's dealing with some health issues. Yeah, see. Ooh. Yo, okay. I'm only gonna take these because it just adds to the story. All right, so yeah, some people are moving. They're leaving to a different country. Somebody's moving to Rome. Somebody might be moving somewhere by ship or by train. But something about, look, forgiveness for leaving, forgiveness for being gone so long. Now I'm hearing cold, cold heart, hardened by you. So yeah, like I'm hearing cold, cold heart. So somebody may have even passed away. Somebody may have lost their spouse. Getting goosebumps and feel like I'm about to cry. So someone's house, I'm in a house. Someone's spouse. Okay, so we have trees. Y'all, I feel like I'm about to cry. With this pile and the second pile, like, emotions was definitely running high, but this one is for a different reason. Whew. Okay. Oh wait, is this the same song? Oh, this is the same song. I didn't even realize that I was the same song. Cocoa Heart is the same song. But it's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong. Cold hard, hardened by you. Some things looking better, baby, just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is this song about? Is Cold Hard about cheating? Well, y'all, anyways, so I'm getting like multiple for this one. All right, so I am getting a cheating wife or husband and someone leaving the relationship because of that, because of infidelity. I'm seeing also, which is really about to make me cry again, but yeah, I'm also seeing like somebody like going different places and cheating. I am seeing that. I'm also seeing somebody moving. I'm also seeing someone passing away though. There is a baby involved. Okay, this is someone you have a baby with. They may have, okay, all right, see, because this is where I'm getting emotional, because I don't know, maybe somebody doesn't know this yet, I don't know, but if you were involved in like a cheating relationship, this relationship was one-sided. This relationship was so one-sided, where you was giving more of yourself to your husband or to your wife and to your child. They may have even cheated on you while you were pregnant, or they may have cheated on you while you were at home with the baby. Take that how that resonates. All right, now we have authority figures, and then we have phobias. Someone also has a fear of moving, a fear of leaving, a fear of walking away from this relationship, a fear of moving forward. Some of you, your spouse died in a war or in a battle of some kind. Maybe they even had mental health issues, or something about bad health. Take that how that resonates. Like, you might have a fear of abandonment fear, or a fear of not being loved, or a fear of something. Okay, so there's something involving some type of movement via train or ship. There's also forgiveness here, moving, leaving or traveling. So you could literally be moving to a different state. And again, look, the train tracks. So you could be like moving by train, or just moving to a place where train is their like mode of transportation, or ships is their mode of transportation, or you might be going on a cruise, or leaving like boat, yacht. Oh, you know, I'm getting a Titanic situation where she was supposed to be marrying that guy, that rich guy, who was a dick. That's what I'm getting too, Titanic vibe. And she did all that and did with Jack, and she loved Jack and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, so if you're a guy watching this, I feel like you are like involved in some infidelity because the relationship isn't giving you what you want. Maybe your wife isn't living up to your standards, or she doesn't look the same anymore, or there's something. And then if you're a wife or watching this, like, you are just tired of this one-sided relationship where you are giving more than you are receiving. Ooh, this was a lot. Where you're giving more than you're receiving. But I'm seeing like an ending of some kind, okay? An ending of a marriage. I am seeing the ending of a marriage, okay? Someone's asking for forgiveness. Someone did pass away, okay? You may have lost a spouse. Or someone broke their vows. Okay, someone might be in the military. Lots of moving around and traveling, either for you in this relationship or you leaving this relationship and just traveling, or leaving or moving or something like that. Okay, pile number 3. Where is pile number 3? Oh yeah, to have trust and faith. Ooh, okay. Success with the Chariot. You know, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles. The 5, yeah, see, there's some heartache. There's, look, again, judgment, forgiveness. But this is also making me think of someone, again, passing away. Get goosebumps on that. So I do feel like someone did pass away and they broke your heart, or someone left you and they broke your heart, or they broke your heart in some way. There's definitely a broken heart, sadness here. But in the process of that, there is also success and transformation within all this sadness and heartbreak. Mm-hmm.
Can we do the meditation?
Alright. What does pile number 3, what is pile number 3 being led to? Freedom. You're also being led to freedom, pile number 3. Because you're being released. Yep. You're being led to, oh, I shuffled these cards came right back out. You're being led to find your strength. And it's funny because the lion has the rose in his mouth. He's found his strength in the 2 symbols here. Wow. Transformation, and found that strength within yourself. And you just have to leave. You're leaving behind that sneaky fox. You're leaving behind that heartbreak. You're leaving behind the broken promises. Some of y'all are just starting over from a clean slate, all completely. We have the Fool. Again, look, like I said, starting over, completely clean slate. The 7 of Pentacles, I'm going to read that. Then we're going to move on to our other ones. The 7 of Pentacles talks about a period of completion. And do you want something? Then go out until I'm done. A curious card. The 7 of Pentacles shows a period of I said completion, but I meant contemplation. Contemplation and uncertainty. You're looking back at all of your hard work and wondering if it has been a failure or a success. You can't seem to decide. Shouldn't you be reaping more rewards by now? Maybe so. But the mind has control over perception. It's possible your rewards are waiting for you to recognize them. They are not always monetary. So again, yeah, look back at all the stuff that you went through, and wow, back of the deck is the Emperor. Oh, okay. Look at that. See, because you might be here, and this is where you're being led to, out of the cocoon. Then we have the Emperor, though, which is such a beautiful card because it's like talking about staying strong and being grounded, and just, it's really such a beautiful card because it's just making me think of strength and power and growth. With the Strength card, this is talking about mastering your emotions. Again, like I said, with that sad looking rose there, just heartbreak, heartache. Mastering your emotions. It's common to think of this card as roaring, devouring side of the lion, but look again. The strength this card suggests is much deeper, is a much deeper force that's found within. The lion represents our most patient, composed self. He's a master of focus, compassion, and self-control. When this card comes up, you're in need of harnessing this power for yourself. All the courage you need can be found in the muscle known as the heart. Love it. Then we have the cocoon there, like literally like breaking out. You know, I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. Then we have the Emperor here, which is protection, stability, and the Father. The Emperor is the father. He's the tarot perfect counterpart to the Empress. He represents the side of you that's protective, decisive, and truly stable. He brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to actions or decisions. Sometimes this card is literal and points to a potential relationship in your life. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. With the help from the sun, the Emperor can see miles and miles and miles. See, that is what I love. Wow. Strong will and triumph. The Chariot is your confidence, your will, and your inner warrior. At points in your life, when you felt the bliss of achievement or triumph, you were riding on his back. Build a relationship with this part of yourself. Try to see the Chariot inside you. The more focused your mind, the easier it will be to sense his presence and stay mounted on his back. With a fixed gaze and sure footing, you'll be headed toward all you dream of. Exactly. Like, I see the success for you. I literally see the success for you. Pile number 3. But yes, man, you are like freeing yourself. I see freedom, freeing yourself, forgiveness, having more trust, having more faith. You're being led, and you're being really called to like tend to your health too. Pile number 3. Huh? Thank you.
This one came loose because it hurt myself.
Here you go. I don't need a lot of stuff. Ooh, careful. Yeah, the weight right there. Go, you hurting yourself all up.
I saw that, but I really did. I don't know why I thought I could walk through that.
Thank you. Eli stepped on that too. Breakfast from Mama. But yeah. Alright, back to the reading. Yeah, what are you being led to do? What are you being led to do? Literally, those emotions. Take control. Because it's like, if you don't control your emotions, then your emotions are going to control you. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be controlled by their emotions. Because if you are controlled by your emotions, you tend to act erratic. Alright, so let's see. Where is pile number 3 being led? Literally, to control your damn emotions. Pile number 3, you're such a good person. And you just want to be loved like everybody else just wants to be loved. But it doesn't matter what you're going through. Like, we're all going to go through good stuff, and we're all going to go through not the greatest of things. When we're in a situation where we're not dealing with the best of things, and the situation is like, we're being challenged to shift our perception on the things that are going right, on the things that we can control. One of the things that you can control that you might don't feel like you can control is your emotions. You can control how you respond and react to certain things. You can control how it affects you and what you do next. All right. I ain't taking all those. I'll take 1 or 2 more from my pile number 3s. Where are they being led to? Ooh, yeah. Okay. 10 of Wands. Temperance. 3 of Wands. The Magician. And sounds. Okay. Temperance, baby. All right, babies. The Magician reversed. Start with this one. The Magician reversed, skilled at sleight of hand and trickery. The ambitious shadow man, Dr. Facilier, will do anything for power and riches, but the Magician, when reversed, advises you to resist the urge to turn ungrateful princes into frogs. Nefarious shortcuts and shady, double-edged deals will surely backfire on you. Work hard and stay focused to accomplish your goals, and leave your friends on the other side out of it. I've got friends on the other side. Yeah, so, yeah, just work hard. And oh, you know, this is like stay away from love spells, pile number 3. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but there are so many awesome, beautiful, handsome, great personality, matches you. But, you know, we get into these relationships with these people, and sometimes, yeah, we do have kids with people that are not right for us, you know, and that doesn't mean that we need to beat ourselves up for those decisions, but that just means that we need to choose better next time. You know, we don't have to settle. Sometimes we're not settling. That's what we think we want at the time, but with growth and with learning and with life, we realize that that's not what's right for us. That's actually toxic for us, and it's better to find out late than never. But that doesn't mean that you are not worthy of love, and that doesn't mean that love isn't real and it doesn't exist for you. It does. We find people who are meant to propel us forward, whether they stay in our lives or not. They still help us in the next stage of our life, whether that's with us helping us to establish our boundaries. Now, help can come in, you know, encouraging help, but sometimes help is your husband or your wife triggering the F out of you all the goddamn time, and you learn and you grow from that. Temperance reversed indicates that there is an imbalance in your life that's affecting you in a major way. Have you become out of sync with someone close to you? Maybe you found yourself in a situation or dynamic that feels unfair. Wow, we literally have spouse and we have unrequited love. Maybe you found yourself in a situation or dynamic that feels unfair. Temperance reversed warns you against lashing out or acting impulsively. Instead, take inspiration from Flotsam and Jetsam, who don't need to be loud or boisterous to achieve their goals. Maintain composure, think things through, and communicate openly to bring harmony and flow back into your life. Again, we talked about that. We did. Taking control of your emotions, because if you don't take control of your emotions, they will go over you. They will have you acting erratic. Be still, boy. No need to spatty. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. He was only 17 in a madman's dream. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another something about the wrong path. That song. Maybe y'all lost someone in a situation that's like that. Now isn't the time to try to do things all by yourself. Even the best villain needs a little help from a trusted sidekick now and then. You have a great opportunity in front of you, but to make the most of it, you'll need to work with others. Again, did I say this with this pal? I'm not even sure if I said this with this pal. If I didn't say this with this pal, go look at pal number 2. But I was talking about how, like, we all need a break whether we have children or not. And at that time, like, whenever I need a break and it's just like too much, I'll either leave the kids with Sean, or I'll tell their grandparents, not my mom, because we're in the same place, but I will tell, like, their other grandparents, like, hey, whenever you want to get them, you can, and I kind of need you to get them because I need a break. And yeah, we'll schedule something, and that usually works out, and I get the freaking days I need, and I don't feel bad about it. I used to just like, no, I'll keep them all to myself. Like, no, they don't need to be with anybody. But over time, like, they get older, they start needing more, they start being too much. And it's like, don't be embarrassed. Like, this is why it takes a village. We need a village of like-minded individuals who are loving and safe for our children, to be like, here, a couple days so I can breathe and think. All right. And then the 10 of Wands reverse suggests you may be letting a new road go to your head. You're achieving your goals, and that's great, but there is more to being a good leader than basking in your power and glory all day. Put some thought into how you can use your success to create positive changes that will benefit everyone, not just you. Alright, so let's move on to, we're also going to do spirit advice too. Alright, where is pile number 1 being led to? And then we're going to get spirit advice, and then we'll be done with your reading. Pile number 3. So we have the Chariot again. So yeah, you're definitely going to see success, pile number 3. So you have nothing to worry about as far as that. Just make sure that you are leading positively, and you're not abusing your power, and you're just doing what feels right for you, because you are going in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. You are headed in the right direction, and you're going to be successful. We have the 5 of Blades and the Knight of Goblets. Not everybody gonna be happy for you, and that's okay. Just like not everybody is for you. We're focusing on the people who are cheering us, like, yay, cheers. Not the people who are upset with us that we are moving ahead, that we are moving forward. And then you have the Ace of Wands. Back of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentagrams. And this dude, I swear, he's like, even on the card, he's scary. Oh my gosh, you know what song I'm hearing? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to go, something keeps telling me that everything gonna be alright. I want to look up that Knight of Pentagrams first. Alright, the Knight of Pentagrams, that's Mr. Scary at the back of the deck energy. Azazel is a single-minded, thoroughly evil prince of hell who will stop at nothing to achieve his goal of freeing Lucifer. The Knight of Pentagrams advises you to put action behind your goals, especially ones relating to your career or finances. You have big dreams, and now is the time to go after them. Exactly. Now is the time to go after them, because you are in a perfect position to go after what it is that you want. The Ace of Bones represents the inspired spark of new creative undertaking. This is a card designed to follow your passion and to go all in while pursuing what inspires you. Exactly. Go for what you want. Be inspired. The 5 of Blades. From the moment the brothers meet Demon Meg Master, she causes trouble for them. While she eventually becomes a sort of ally to the team, her presence is almost always a source of discord and tension. The 5 of Blades is the ultimate conflict card. It symbolizes battles, changes, and fierce disagreements. This tarot card shows you're dealing with a lot of unrest, but keep going. The end of the fight is in sight again, and then we have wars and battles actually in this pile for you. Again, like you're fighting a spiritual warfare. 2, pile number 3. Then we have the Knight of Goblets. The Knight of Goblets talks about compassion, caring, emotional intelligence. This tarot card suggests you spend time nurturing your close connections with others, whether they're friends, families, or romantic partnerships. Let the people close to you know how much you care about them and appreciate them. See? Now, let's see what Spirit's advice for you, pile number 3, is, and then we'll read some. Spirit, what's your advice for pile number 3? Didn't even know from you. Okay, Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Meditation, do what you got to do to get closer to, you know, which is literally meditation. But find what type of meditation works for you. Then we have, wow, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe, realizing, literally, pile number 3, realizing your connection. You don't even loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Some of y'all might be addicted to alcohol or addicted to people, attention, something like that. We the Hathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Then we have karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Yeah, the conflict that's going on in your life, pile number 3, is for your soul's growth, is for your personal growth. So, and what's spirit's advice? Pile number 3. Okay. She feels she knows. Yes, my intuitives. Pandora's gifts. Take off the mask. You can't attract what you want by pretending to be somebody else, by pretending to be something you're not. Get your inspiration from what's going on in your life. Trust yourself. This came out twice. Did it? The trust yourself came out in this. I think this, we have trust and faith. We have trust yourself. I swore it came out in this pile. But anyways, yes, trust yourself. You already know. That's why you're so intuitive. That's why you have that intuition. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. If that was helpful, let me know down below. Leave me a comment, let you know you watched. I'll see you guys next time.